This is Brian from the Savage Board Gaming Channel. We're going to review a couple games of Wingspan. So let's get going here. Okay, so I have two different games of Wingspan to review. First one here is going to be really quick because I was in such a strong position my opponent decided to concede. So first thing we do is check the goals. We have birds with platform nests that have eggs. Birds with bowl nests that have eggs, cavity nests, eggs on cavity nests, and then columns, sets of eggs, right? So looking down here, I didn't have all that much to start with. I mean, I could have taken this, but I like this goal. Sometimes it really pays you out a lot, but even though it's like 9% of the cards. So I take that in the spotted sandpiper, spotted owl, and the red-breasted nuthatch. Those are the ones I take. So that's how we're going to start the game here. I'm going to put the cards up above my board and zoom out a little bit. How about that? Okay, so my opponent only keeps one card and 4 food. So it's either they have a lot of expensive birds that they wanted to play, which obviously they didn't. They had Wilson's snipe, which is somewhat bad for me because my goal, that's one less card I can use to score off of, but that's okay. You'll see me play spotted sandpiper, or yeah, spotted sandpiper. Either one of these are interchangeable to play, so my opponent lays 2 eggs. I'm not quite ready to lay eggs yet. I have spaces I can play birds. Now on the tray, which I didn't review, is Sprague's Pipit. Greater Blue Herring's really good at the end of the game, but not so much now unless eggs in water row were one of the goals. Or birds in water row, I should say. This one's pretty good also. Western Tangler. But it's expensive for early game. That's more of like, I think, more of a mid-game card. So I get a ruby-throated hummingbird and red-headed woodpecker. Now, this card here is really good. This red-headed woodpecker, because you can get food in your egg row, which is really good because anytime you can do 2 things in one row by doing one action, it's obviously better, right? Okay, so that was my turn. Sometimes I don't even care about this first goal. I mean, if I'm going to miss one or not score on one, it's going to be the first one, right? I get the black vulture. I'm thinking to myself, now I really got 2-3 good forest birds. Do I even play this hummingbird right now? I want this in the egg row, but you'll see I have all these cavity nests on these cards, right? So I'm definitely in a strong position for this. I do play the red-breasted nuthatch. And that's so I can run it for food and get points at the same time. Opponent's drawing cards. You'll see they only have this, and they're giving me cards at the same time. So they give me a common Nighthawk. Now, I normally don't like these cards that move around, but it's a double worm, so qualify for this. And also, like, you can set yourself up for some good plays if you're trying to do different things. Early in the game you can get, up here with your food if you play it right. So same thing with cards. You can get to here and get 3 cards with an egg spent, right? I did mention my goals. Never mind. It's been a long day. So on my turn, I just got food. and then we cashed. So I took a fish. I took a fish because I could play it here, and then if I draw a good water bird that takes fish, it's in my supply already. So sometimes if you think ahead, you know, if you have wild card food birds, it doesn't hurt to take a fish because you can use those on those birds, right? Okay, 4 more turns for the first round. So I lay eggs because I want to play more birds. I'm going to play out the vulture. On my turn, that is, next turn. All right. So now this dissuades my opponents from playing hunters. At least some people, right? So they might pass over certain cards because of that black vulture. They don't want to give me free food. Okay. Okay, my opponent ran their egg row and they got food from their fish crow. Fish crow is all right. I like having other cards in the row with it though to make it doubly good. Still gathering food. Because I have no birds that are going to score me this. So it's not worth even stressing out about. I'll just keep taking my turns, getting food, getting cards, you know. So they're playing Bell's Varia. It's a really good card. It qualifies for Historian and goal. It gives you another card, and it's a double worm again, which hurts me. They don't know I have that goal, but I see this and I'm like, I'm gonna definitely need to play this spotted owl, you know. So my turn, just get more food. There's no reason not to, right? Okay, so I get 0 points for the goal. That's fine. So I'm looking out here and I'm thinking to myself, what should I get to help score this goal, right? I have, this is pretty good. This is also good for it. I don't think I play those for some reason. I forget why. And then I got another scoring card, right? End game scoring. Spotted Towhee. So we're going to start playing cards into the egg row finally. Because this here is going to give me food also, and it's inexpensive, right? All right. And then what we got with that was birds that have a wild card food. So I got 2 of those already. So I got some scoring opportunities. It's just how many can I get out by the end of the last round, you know? I go Western Meadowlark, which I'm not going to play. It's going to be used as fodder if necessary. Play the Spotted Towhee. Then I'm going to run eggs to get food from Spotted Towhee to play this card here. So that's a little bit of making it more efficient. So by playing that card, I'm not going to have to like go up here and play this, you know. I'm going to get eggs and food. Okay. There we go with that. 3 more turns. Still don't have any bull nests. That is a super good early game bird. Like if you get this and put it up here, like I would have put it up here. I would not have put it in this middle row. I would put it up here, run and get eggs while I'm getting food, you know? Okay, so playing another bird. I'm just going to keep playing birds right now. Now my opponent has 2, so I need 2. But I don't think I play this warbler this round. I just wanted to qualify for it. So if I qualify, I get 2 points, right? So just laying an egg on this is going to give me 2 points. 3 points with the egg, right? For some reason I get eggs again. Oh, because I wanted to score. So I figured let's get the eggs first and then we'll play a card. Bittering's not going to be played. It's not really worth it at this point in time. I play Red-Headed Woodpecker. Now I have 2 food cards in the middle row. I have 7 birds played. My opponent has 4. I'm set up to probably score these last 2 and win both of these. Okay. Hooded Warbler. It's a definite take as long as it's there for me, so I'm going to draw it. I wanted them to take a food so I could re-roll the bird feeder. I was hoping to get some worms. Did not get any worms. So if my opponent knew how bad that was for me, they probably wouldn't have conceded. It gets even worse for me here next time I get food. So they laid eggs. And they get to gain food from their crow, right? Oh, they didn't spend one for their crow? Oh yeah, you did. Fishing crow gains the food. All right. So I'm desperate for food right now. So I'm going to go through here. I should not have probably done this, but I did. I wanted to start getting eggs out on these birds, right? So they know, like my opponent knows I'm in the lead here, right? Didn't get worms again. That's what I was talking about. Like, I had some terrible luck with these rolls. If my opponent would have seen that, they should have realized, hey, you know, maybe we should stay in this game. But they didn't. You'll see here soon. Get a Brant, which is draw 3 face-up cards from the bird tray, and so I draw these 3 here. If I wanted to. I don't. So we're going to take the wheat here, right? And as I start doing that, my opponent like conceded at that point. I probably wouldn't have conceded if I was in their shoes, I should say, because one, they have a good aggro going. It's going to give them some more points to me at the end. So if they would have hung in there, they might have actually beat me. But I was in a very strong position for the last 2 goals. I could get food from any of my rows. I was always going to be getting food. So yeah, they just canceled that one. So that's the first game. Let's go to the second game here. I think if I would have played the rest of that game out, it would have been a high 90 game for me. But so I look at my hand right away. I say to myself, well, we're definitely keeping this, regardless of what our goals are. This is a very good card. And we have a chipping sparrow, right? So I actually keep 4. I keep all 4 of these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I want this for a second goal. Yep. And I just keep a worm. I'll play the chipping sparrow turn 1. Yep. There we go. Now, as much as I wanted to play this in my egg row, that's a late game play. If you get one of these cards and it can go in the water row, put it in the water row. I mean, okay. So I'm just setting up a food strategy for early game, and it'll switch over later in the game, right? We'll play the blue-gray gnat catcher, right? So now I can draw 2 cards and get a worm and get an egg just from running this, right? So I could play this next turn if I wanted to. But I don't. Not next turn, but the turn after I get the food, right? So I looked at what food we had here, and I had a fish and a rat. Got a worm. Lay an egg. I was looking at this rosé spoonbill along with this. So getting both of these. Because this is a very hard goal to get. I'm actually playing it as if I'm not even going for that goal, right? Getting 5 that eat wheat or seed or whatever you want to call it. It's not worth the struggle when I can get much better cards by having some of these end goal birds, end goal card birds give me new ones, right? So I play the barn swallow. My opponent obviously wasn't interested in this card because they passed it up twice, so I'm not in like a real hurry to get it. So they have 1, I have 1 in the water row, which is the goal for this turn, right? So I take the indigo bunting. And I did that just to tuck it. And then draw the roseate spoonbill. Then I get this also, which is really good. I want to play this ASAP. I'll play these later, right? This is a star nest. I have 2 star nests. They qualify for this goal and this goal. So my opponent Daniel the Spaniel is drawing 3 cards. They just take the 3 face up. I didn't think those cards were all that great to do that, but they obviously did. Just getting more food. Because I don't want to alarm my opponent by playing a bird yet. So now I'll play my bird, right? Then if they were going to play a bird anyways, they'll play it, right? But so now I'm in the lead, but I think they play a water bird also, if I'm correct, right? Yep. Eastern Phobie. Please use this ability as much as you would like. So they take the vulture. So I'm going to try to shy away from predators, but not ignore them, right? If it's something that's going to help me complete a goal, I'm going to go for it, right? Now, I don't know how many times I can say right in a row. How about correct? So I got 2 rats, bunch of worm. Because this keeps giving me more and more worms, so I'm going to keep taking them. What I wanted to do next was get some more cards. Yeah, that's garbage. That's okay, but more than likely not going to use it. Unless I get something that needs color, right? When I get these cards, if I'm going to rely on these goals, I need to get them out soon, right? I'm drawing more cards here. Wow. So I've got a lot of fodder here I can use to tuck, right? and not have to worry about it. My opponent thought they were going to beat me for Cavity Nest, but I can fill both of these cards up. He only has this card, so I think I was just trying to get one yellow card to do something with. So I get more than one yellow card. I get 2 yellow cards I can play in one turn. So I'm going to play Mountain Bluebird and then the common Nighthawk. So all at once. Then I can move that Nighthawk around to get stuff, right? Not that great. Roll for anybody, I don't think. Unless he has a lot of hunting birds, you know. So Mountain Bluebird, common Nighthawk. Puts me... That's a sizable lead because I'm going second this turn, so if I'm ahead of them, I'm really ahead of them. Okay, they did more eggs, so they're doing a lot of eggs here to fill this up, but I'm going to do eggs, right? Because I can lay 3 now. I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to run eggs again on the last turn. Okay, lay 3 eggs on the barn swallow. No, I played them on the bluebird because there's more space. Okay, I go first this round. I'm going to play Roseate Spoonbill. Okay, so this is what I get. Backyard birds. I've already went down this path. Like if this is at the beginning of the game, I wouldn't play this, but I already have 1, 2, 3, 4. Got this one in my hand. I have this one in my hand, right? So we're definitely going to at least play one of those 2. So this is the best one. If I could play both of them, you know, I would. Playing a bush tit into the aggro, pretty good play this time of the game because you want to start gathering points. Problem is they don't have a lot of cards in their hand, so they have to then run cards a few times if they want to actually use that bird late in the game. So I'm going to move Nighthawk up there for food because I want to get the Whooping Crane out next. I think I draw cards here, don't I? No, I skip food, yeah. Oh, that's why I went down to the wetlands to draw cards because I could draw 3 then without spending an egg. So my opponent looked what they're doing live. So they're going here. I think they gave me a worm. I don't need any more help. So like I'm 11 points ahead of my opponent right now. So play the the Swift, right? Because it can only go here and it's less than 4, so it counts for this goal here. I now have 5 of these. Maybe I should have did this, but I didn't want to spend all those eggs at once. So this is inefficient. I probably should have did this and this, right? Got them both out at one time. So I have a 10-point lead now. So they made 1 point up on me, but I'm going to draw cards because I see this Ash Throat. It's really good, which is lay 1 egg on each of your cavity nests. So this one will get 1, 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 and the card itself will get 1, right? And I don't have any trouble getting food right now, so keep that. I keep the painted bunting for another card, gold card. This is okay if I need to score like a nest, right? So I think I do play this, but I don't really care about it all that much. This is round 3 of 4, so. So one thing you can do with these birds that move around is play subterfuge with that bird. Like, you're gonna see me move it down to the cards row. Oh no, I moved it here. Oh, because it was the last turn. So you could have your eggs for your grass row up here and just move it down to on your last turn, right? And then all of a sudden you're really winning, you know? Not that they could have beat me anyways there, so. Okay. Playing the Barrow's Golden Eye. That would have been nicer to play a turn ago for them, but not much I could do now with it. Take the Ink and Dove. It's alright. These birds that lay eggs on each nest are really good at the end of the game. I would not play these early in the game ever, unless you were desperate. Like, you cannot get any cards like in a certain row, and that's the only one you could play. But I save these up for the end because of how many points they can give you, right? So I got 5 more turns to the end of the game. So we'll start off with Burrowing Owl. And I'm just going to play cards all this turn. I don't even play eggs. They're drawing cards. No, they're getting food. I think with that amount of food, they could play at least some birds, you know, if they have to. Okay. I'm playing another bird, Whooping Crane. So my goal here is to use the eggs off of the cavity nests. So when I play this bird, it will just put eggs back on them. So. Oh yeah, the goal I got off of that card was birds with platform nests, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Which I think is part of the reason why I played that Burrowing Owl, so I could at least score it. So I got 7 in end-game scoring right now. Play the bunting and watch this. Birds in your habitat with the fewest birds. So you get 2 per bird in your habitat with the fewest. So I'm at least getting 6 off of this, right? If I would have played this here, I might have gotten 8 off of it. But question, you have to start thinking to yourself, is it worth wasting resources on this one or this one, right? And I want this one played. I still want to run eggs at least once. Okay. So you'll see I laid 6 eggs. So this was worth 2 points plus 6 eggs. That's an 8-point bird. It's more than I would have got by running eggs by itself, right? And same thing here. Like, this was a 3-point bird because I had to spend 2 eggs, which lowers it by 2. Then I got 6 more on top of it, so 9, right? And at this point, I think the most logical thing to do is just run eggs, because this will only give me 1 point. 2. Oh wait. See, I wasn't able to get higher than 5 because it's 5 to 6 on this one. Sort of like the bird feeder. So playing this wouldn't have helped me, is what I'm saying. So running the eggs is the best solution. So right now I have a 16-point lead on them. They get an egg here, so it actually goes down to 13. I roll this. I'm not expecting to get any points out of this bird. And I get one. So that's a bonus. So I'm back up to 14. 14 points ahead. Oh no, I'm sorry, 16 points ahead. I was from 16 to 15 to 16. All right, scores. I had 42 in birds. I get 13 in endgame cards, right? Okay, 17 in end of round goals, 13 eggs, 1 food, 6 top. That's 92. It's not bad. It's not the greatest score. Like, I think my high score on Board Game Arena against actual people is a 124. So I think I have a video out there of it somewhere on my channel. All right, so there it is. They only scored 30 in birds, 3 in that. So I outscored them in everything but eggs and tuck cards. So, yeah. So there's another couple games of Wingspan. I still enjoy it, even after all this time. And I am playing Arena now. Let's see if I can at least get up the gold back to gold in Wingspan. So we'll see. So I'm now silver. So I got a little bit of work to do. But until next time, keep on gaming.
So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments if you have any other suggestions on this game or other games you'd like to see on this channel. There's also a playlist on the left side of the screen that you can click to see other videos I have made. And until next time, keep on playing.